back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Well, today's the day. What is today? Well, it's the 18th. But it's also something else, guys. Do you guys know what it is? Ghostbusters Afterlife officially comes out. It's in theaters today, guys. Now, if you're not familiar with Ghostbusters Afterlife, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown. Back in 1984, there was a historical document, if you will, called Ghostbusters, about three very unique, out-of-the-box scientists who found themselves unemployed and decided to pursue their research in a more practical application. They were paranormal scientists, and they came together and they figured out that just maybe they could catch a ghost and contain it indefinitely. So the three got a loan, went into business themselves, purchased an old dilapidated abandoned firehouse, and went into the business for themselves. Dr. Raymond Stans, Dr. Egon Spengler, and of course the business mind behind the entire organization, Dr. Peter Venkman, and they later hired a fourth Ghostbuster by the name of Winston Zeddemore. They took on every ghost you can possibly imagine. They even took on interdimensional gods. And of course, that then caused a lot of damage. They wound up getting sued. And then they actually had to close business for a number of years. And then they were able to reopen. And that's a historical document of Ghostbusters 2. Where they continued their business, they got back together and continued their ghost busting. Now, fast forward, it's the year 2021. The new historical document, Ghostbusters Afterlife, is coming out, which picks up not exactly after Ghostbusters 2, but in our current time. It appears that nobody's really aware of the Ghostbusters, at least not in a sleepy town known as Somerville. Well, this family that's down in its luck, apparently the mother, her father, had left her his old house after he had passed. Well, they're down in their luck, so they have nowhere to go, so they go to this old house on an old abandoned farm. Everything looks run down, old cars laying all over the place. And it just so happens that her children are going to uncover something they never thought imaginable. They're going to find out that they're part of an amazing legacy, the legacy of Ghostbusters. Now, I have not seen the movie yet. I know people who have, and they've been amazing in keeping all details to themselves. I have not watched any of the recent trailers. The last trailer I saw was the one that came out a couple months ago. That's the last I've seen. Every time I see a commercial popping up, I turn away, I turn to a different channel. If a video pops up on YouTube or some other social media streaming that I'm doing, I click it off immediately so I can't see anything. I've been starving to myself. Now, I'm usually the guy that wants to look up spoilers, but this is Ghostbusters. There are two franchises that are the core of my childhood, the core of me. And that's Back to the Future, and that's Ghostbusters. I know there will never be a Back to the Future, another one. And I hope that it will never be remade. And according to the original creators of the movies, it won't ever be remade or continued as long as they are alive. So I hope they live forever. Ghostbusters, though, this movie I'm looking forward to. I know it's going to be a little bit sad in some respects because we know that the actor and co-writer of the original Ghostbusters movie, Harold Ramis, who played Egon Spengler, he died a number of years ago. It's obviously they're going to have to address, that he's no longer there, and that's going to hit a lot of us. Because obviously we know that the original surviving Ghostbusters, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and of course Ernie Hudson, they're back. So we know that there's going to be, obviously there has to be lines, there has to be discussions about Egon not being there, and especially since the original trailer alluded that these kids are Egon Spengler's grandkids. So we know this because in the first trailer, the granddaughter, the daughter, I should say, not Egon's daughter, but his granddaughter, finds a compartment where she finds a ghost trap. And we also see, looks like a hidden lab with his suits and his equipment. So, I mean, it's a passing of the torch, it's a legacy. And from the people I've spoken to, they have told me that this is the movie we've been waiting over 30 years for. This is literally the legacy. This is the next ascension, if you will. This is the next progression of it. This will not have anything to do with 2016. The 2016 movie, Answer the Call, which was a completely different alternate universe, if you will. I have my own theories. I will be seeing the movie later today. I will be suiting up. In fact, I have to suit up in a little bit because I'm actually got some ghost busting events today. Actually, the next several days, since I'm a part of the Buffalo Ghostbusters, we're going to be doing appearances at several movie theaters over the next several days. So, in fact, the movie theater I'll be seeing the movie at later on today, I'll be doing an event in full gear along with a couple of my teammates. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's Ghostbusters Afterlife Day. Let's just put it that way, okay? Speaking of which, if you are a Ghostbusters Afterlife fan, you definitely want to check out the Buffalo Ghostbusters on Facebook. Go to Facebook and type in the Buffalo Ghostbusters. We have an amazing raffle, and all the proceeds benefit Toys for Tots. We have actually two posters, a 12 by 18 and a 27 by 40 inch poster. The smaller poster has 5 autographs. The larger poster has 6 autographs, guys. Jason Reitman and all the children who appear in the movie. We have Finn Wolfhard. We have McKenna Grace. We have Logan Kim. We have, I'm trying to remember the girl's name, Celeste O'Connor. And of course, those are the along with Jason Reitman, those are the 5 on the smaller poster. The bigger poster includes all their autographs plus one more. The actress who plays the mother to the children, Carrie Coons, her name is on there. So her autograph is on there. All the proceeds go to Toys for Tots. You can check out the Buffalo Ghostbusters Facebook page for more details. Okay? This is actually going to run all the way through Monday. Cutoff is 11:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday the 22nd, guys. So you have up until then. It's $5 a ticket or 3 tickets for $10. Every person who makes a transaction, who purchases, who does the transaction, you have an option to receive either the small poster or the big poster unsigned. You just have to pay for the cost of shipping in a cardboard tube. That's it. So, at the very least, you can get yourself one of those posters minus the autographs, but then you're also entered in to receive the autograph poster. And again, the autograph poster, again, you're only paying for the shipping cost, which is cost for postage and a cardboard tube. Also, this giveaway is open worldwide, guys. Okay? You can be in Australia, you can be in Russia, you can be in Poland. Okay? You can be in South America. You can be in Canada. You can be anywhere. You can be in Antarctica. Okay? Anywhere and everywhere around the world, except the people up in the space station. Sorry. Postage, we can't mail anything up to the space station. So, you guys up there, you're out of luck. Everyone on the planet, it's open to you guys. You don't want to miss out. I have my own little predictions. I mean, obviously, from things I've been reading for the past... I mean, let's face it, the movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago. Just under 2 years ago. So, I mean, this has been a long time waiting. Obviously, it's going to have to, we're going to get a lot of tear jerking. We're going to be crying because, it's going to have references. It's going to bring that nostalgia back to us. They went with practical effects. Jason Reitman did not go all CGI like most directors out there. He did a lot of practical effects, so this is going to have the vibe and feel of the original movie, guys. I mean, I want to say some theories I have. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an apparition, a version of Egon's spirit. Part of me, I know some people I know who don't want it to happen because it would be fan service, but I would love to see something where, I don't know, one of the kids has a pack on, maybe they're knocked down, and Egon's spirit possesses that person, so he can kind of stand back up and, fight alongside the guys at least one more time, or maybe he does something to save the day in some shape or form. We know that this is going to deal with Gozer because we see a terror dog. Okay. We see a terror dog. We've seen in one of the trailers they show underneath the mine where there's a statue of Gozer with both Vince Clortho and Zuul, or at least a representation thereof. And speaking of which, yes, there's only Zuul. I have a Ghostbusters shirt on. I have to buy new Ghostbusters shirts because all my other shirts are too big on me. That's a different story all by itself. But I'm excited, guys. I mean, I have no idea how the plot is going to unfold. We don't know. I don't have an idea as to what the full extent of Paul Rudd's character is going to be. We know that he's a seismologist studying strange tremors that have been happening in Somerville. But beyond that, we don't know. I'm a little proud of myself because I'm that guy where anytime there's a trailer, anytime there's a story about something, I have to read it because I'm an information nut. I like to absorb as much information as possible. Be prepared for any and all probable possibilities. That's me. However, I stayed away from Facebook as much as possible. I've only been responding to posts that I am tagged in, mostly from family members. I mean, I've been trying to avoid it as much as possible. I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube within toy community that I'm part of. Been trying to do everything I possibly can to stay out of it. But I'm psyched. I can't wait to see the Ecto Roar again. I mean, I can't wait to see the packs. I can't wait to see everything. And speaking of proton packs, I am literally days away from backing the HasLab proton pack. So I'm looking forward to that. I sold one of my packs. I sold my very first proton pack, my Back to the Future Flux pack. I sold it to a very awesome guy who has a business down in the Carolinas, known as Back in Time Collectibles. I'm not going to say the gentleman's name, but the Back to the Future pack has a permanent home now in the Carolinas. And, if you're down in the Carolinas, around Dallas, North Carolina area, there's an awesome collectible store known as Back in Time Collectibles. You'll want to check them out, guys, okay? So, I mean, I really don't know what more I can say at this time, guys. I mean, I'm stoked. I'm speechless. I don't know how I'm going to react. People say that you're going to need Kleenex. You're going to be crying. So, I'll probably bring a couple handkerchiefs with me. Everyone says you get to. I mean, you're going to be rocked by it. That it's good. That this is going to be a resurgence. And I think that's why Jason Reitman wanted Sony to keep this as an in-theater experience and not do it straight to digital. A lot of fans were begging them, put it on streaming services. No, this is Ghostbusters. We need to prove to mass media, we need to show that this is still a viable franchise. I mean, we know it. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of Ghostbuster franchises all across the world. I'm part of the Buffalo Ghostbusters. Just about almost every city and every state has their own Ghostbusters. Okay? Some states have more than one. Literally, and we all have our own patches. Let me turn you guys over there. That's my very small patch collection. Okay? You got the 35th anniversary. We got the Buffalo Ghostbusters, of course. We got Ghostbusters 2. Daytona Beach, and literally the list goes on and on and on. So, get yourself out to a movie theater and see Ghostbusters Afterlife, guys, okay? I'm not asking you to do it for me. I'm asking you to do it for yourself, okay? This is going to be one of those experiences that are going to blow you away. If you have kids, you have nieces and nephews, bring them out to this movie. I swear, they will love it. This is amazing. I mean, when you were a kid and you watched Ghostbusters for the very first time, I mean, how many times did you imagine that you were a Ghostbuster? You know, every time you put on your backpack for school, how many times did you pretend it was a proton pack, huh? Yeah? And now we have a continuation of that story, but they're actual kids rocking the proton packs, which I think is pretty amazing, given the line from Ghostbusters 2 where Bobby Brown says, hey, can I get a proton pack for my brother? And they say, sorry, proton pack's not a toy. So, as you can see, I have my Spirit proton pack right here. My other proton pack is actually being transported on the way to the location that I'm going to be appearing at today. I got my gear. I'm about to suit up very shortly so I can get on my way. I got a bunch of running around to do. But guys, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Go see Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's at your local drive-ins, it's your local movie theaters. Don't just see it once, see it twice, guys. I mean, whether it's on IMAX, whether you're watching on a standard movie screen, whether you're in the there's some theaters that actually have hydraulics and exterior effects like smoke and lights and everything. Check it out as many times as possible. With these practical effects, it's going to be amazing, guys. You don't want to miss out. I meant this video to be a very quick one because I need to get it uploaded so you guys can check it out. I mean, when I say I'm ready, guys, when I say I'm ready, I got my trap. I got all my gear ready for me for the event. I got my ecto goggles. I have everything, guys. By the way, these are my ecto goggles I did within a special Afterlife modification. So I have all my gear right here. Don't forget the elbow pads. I have everything in my bag here, in my duffel, ready to go. Got everything. So I'm ready for Afterlife. Are you guys ready? If you are, give this video a thumbs up. Okay? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, guys. Let me know. If you have any comments, queries, any theories of your own on what you think is going to happen in the movie, drop it in the comments section below. And as always, guys, please do me a tremendous favor. And once again, I'm going to mention it. Check out the Buffalo Ghostbusters on Facebook. Okay? They're an amazing charity cosplay group year-round. We do fundraising. No matter what charity you have, we're there to help in any shape or form. We always do amazing giveaways and events all throughout the year. And the heart and soul of the Buffalo Ghostbusters will always be Toys for Tots, and that is our big charity that we do this for. Okay? Whether it's 90 degrees in the summer or 9 below in the wintertime, we're in full gear year-round for any and all of your charity needs, guys. So, Buffalo Ghostbusters, please check them out. There's an amazing poster raffle. You don't want to miss out, so please check them out. So, until next time, guys, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying, keep on busting, and I will always catch you on the flip side.